y'all, and welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda Marie. If you are new to my channel, then welcome. If you are already a part of the Amanda Marie family, then welcome back. In case you're new to my channel, you don't know anything about me, you just happen to click on one of my videos, I'll give you a quick little introduction. Over here on my channel, mostly what we talk about are fragrances, or mostly what I talk about are fragrances. I love to smell good. I love how fragrances make me feel. I love how artistic they can be. I love everything about fragrances. So if you're someone who loves to smell good, then I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. So click that subscription button, okay? All right, so in this video, I'm gonna be talking about 5 fragrances that I am currently loving at the time. You guys know I have quite a collection, and I don't really, listen to me bragging. I have quite a collection. But yeah, I have a lot of fragrances, right? And so I don't get to go through them as much as I like. And plus, a lot of my fragrances are heavy hitter beast mode fragrances that I prefer to wear during the winter time. You guys know I say this all the time because I don't want y'all coming for me in the comments. You can wear your fragrances whenever you want to, honey, okay? But for me, I like to categorize my fragrances depending on the season, okay? I'm bougie. Now let me stop playing with y'all, but for real, 3 of these fragrances that I have are new. I got a little boutique close to my house. I'm wiping one of my fragrances down right now. I have a perfume boutique close to my house, and I don't know what that's about. I don't know how it happened or whatever, but it happens. And I like to go there because they carry a lot of old school fragrances and new fragrances, but I really go there to get some of the old school fragrances. I just love going there. Like, I love going to the mall and get fragrances too, but it's something about that mom and pop perfume shop that I really love. So I went there the other day and I got 2 fragrances, and I'm really happy with them. So let me start with actually this one I bought some time ago, probably sometime last year or late 2019. It's so pretty. What I was doing was I think I was doing a TikTok or something like that, and I picked this up and I sprayed it, and it is still the most beautiful and most classiest fragrance I have in my collection. It has not lost its oomph, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't know what fragrance this is La Vie Belle by Lancôme. This is the original fragrance, and it is just so beautiful. The 2 notes that stick out for me is gonna be the praline, the vanilla. Oh my god, the vanilla in this is so pretty, you guys. The praline, the vanilla, the tonka, and the patchouli. Like, I love this fragrance. This is just a sweet, classy, beautiful gourmand fragrance. Right up there with fragrances like Coco Mademoiselle and all those type of fragrances. And Dior, J'adore by Dior. I put it up there with all of those girls because it's just a classic to me, and I feel like this is gonna be a fragrance that I'm gonna always have in my collection because it's just really, really beautiful. I do like some of the flankers, and I intend on adding to my collection. One I really want is Eclat, and the one with the red bow, and I can't think of the name of that one. Is it the Intense version or something like that? Anyway, y'all comment down below, let the girls know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I do have the Crystal Soleil. I don't know if it's Crystal Soleil, but I know it's Soleil flanker of the La Vie Belle, and honestly, you guys, I was not impressed with it. I wanted it to be more coconutty, more summertime, and it was just a flop for you, girl, okay? I'm just gonna be honest. This is La Vie Belle by Lancôme, the original parfum. Okay, so speaking of fragrances that are dear and near to my heart is Versace Eros Parfum. Okay, this is Bay right here. The reason why I got this fragrance is because at the time I wanted the Good Girl Gone Bad by Killian, and I couldn't afford that, so I wanted to get a fragrance that was very, very similar to that fragrance, and this is one that I found. Even though it has that very mature, classy type of vibe to it, I feel like it can transition very well to a date night fragrance, or I feel like it can transition very well to give what you need it to give, really in any situation, honestly. So this fragrance is classified as a white floral fragrance. I do feel like it's somewhat aquatic. It does feel very watery, but it also has a lot of depth to it. So it's not too watery. I don't want y'all to think that it's watery, it's fresh, it's nothing there. No, there is a lot of character to this fragrance, but I will say it is citrusy, it is a white floral, it can be kind of powdery in the dry down. The notes that stick out the most for me in this fragrance is definitely gonna be that lemon note in the top. In the middle, you get the white floral, which I believe is jasmine. I'm really coming to like jasmine. I really am. Jasmine is growing on me a lot. And I have to say, jasmine is one of those very pretty white florals that I like. And in the base, this one has, I want to say, sandalwood. It also has ambroxan. And I've talked about ambroxan before. Ambroxan is like a synthetic note, I think, that's added to fragrance to give it more like a oomph, like an impact, and it really does hit in this fragrance. I get musk in this fragrance, which is what gives the fragrance its powdery dry down. And I love it. I think this is definitely gonna be one that, well, after I show y'all what I did, this is definitely gonna be one that's gonna be in my collection at all times. I've been saying I wanted a backup bottle of this fragrance, and baby, when I tell y'all I got a backup bottle from my little mom and pop shop, and I wanna say I only paid, let me see how much I paid for it before I pull it out and show y'all how big this bottle is. I got the 3.4 fluid ounce, and it's the eau de parfum, and I paid $69.95 for it, for a 3.4 ounce. Look at this bottle. This bottle is huge. Oh my God. This is the biggest bottle ever. Like, it's gonna take me forever to work through this bottle, and I don't even know, I guess it was a good deal because honestly, I think I was at Ulta, and whatever the size is, now this one is a 30 ml, so this is a 1 ounce, and I want to say at Ulta I was gonna buy a 1.7 ounce, and it was like $100. And so I took it back because I was like, oh my God, what am I thinking? I need to go by my little perfume boutique and see if they have it. And so I went there, and they had this big ass bottle. So yeah, I said I wanted a backup, and baby, I got a backup. Okay, there is a young lady on TikTok, and I cannot think of her name, or is she on Instagram? Anyway, she is, I think she's on Instagram. I follow her on Instagram. So she featured this fragrance, and I know you guys have mentioned this before in the comments that it's good for layering. And while I was at the little perfume boutique, they had it, and I was like, yeah, let me get it. I want to try it. So this is Fancy by Jessica Simpson. Okay, here's my bougie side coming out real quick. Y'all know I don't really care for celebrity fragrances. Like, I just don't like celebrity fragrances, darling. You know what I'm saying? When I do find a celebrity fragrance that I like it, and I talk about it a lot. So y'all already know my #1 celebrity fragrance is Cloud by Ariana Grande, and this is probably my #2, okay? Fancy. This is nice. Like, I don't know where I've been living, under a shoe, under a rock, in a shoe. I don't know. I'm not one of them people, like, I always want to smell the latest and greatest, right? Whatever's coming out new, whatever the hype is about, like, I always want to smell it. But I'm starting to appreciate those fragrances that you guys mentioned to me that are no longer like popular, being talked about. Because here's the thing with me, I can love a fragrance today and not like it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? That's just like how I am. But just because I don't like it today, don't mean I'm not gonna like it tomorrow. Was that the same thing I just said? I think it was. But y'all get the drift. Y'all get what I'm saying, okay? I feel like I hit the jackpot with this, y'all. This is nice, okay? This is like the prettiest caramel vanilla scent that I've smelled in a while. For a celebrity fragrance, it is really, really nice, and I hate that I've been sleeping on it for so long. There are several notes in this fragrance, but I will tell you the note that sticks out the most to me is the apricots, the caramel, and the vanilla. Almond. There's a note of almond in this fragrance that is so beautiful, you guys. I will be honest with y'all, at initial spray, it does give me that kind of cheap celebrity fragrance vibe that some celebrity fragrances, you know, give off at initial spray. This one does that, but I'll tell you, it performs really, really nice in the dry down. That is where it got me. I was gonna spray some on my hand, but I sprayed the Versace, but I sprayed this yesterday, I think, when I got it, and literally I smelled it on my hand for several hours. It'll give you a good 4 to 5 hour wear. And all you're gonna get is this beautiful, sweet vanilla, caramel, almond note. And it's just really, really beautiful, and I love it. Okay, so this next fragrance is actually a flanker. So I don't know what it is, but when I smell the fancy, at that point, I had gourmands on my mind, and she said, if you like sweet fragrances, then let you smell this. I think you will like it as well. And so she let me smell it, and y'all, I smelled it. I stuck around in the store for like another 20 minutes, 30 minutes looking at stuff, and then I went back to this fragrance, and I really, really loved it. I was like, okay, I want this fragrance. It's very sweet. Always go for gourmands. So anyway, this is Lady Million Lucky, okay? And the bottle, I'm gonna be honest, I don't care for the bottle, okay? I think it's a little cheesy, but yeah, the fragrance though, I really like the fragrance. Don't care too much for the bottle. But this fragrance, you guys, has a note of, oh, that's pretty. Okay, so in initial spray, I get something very sparkling, you know. There's a fruity note in here as well, which I believe is raspberry. But what wins me over with this fragrance is the honey. There's honey in here and hazelnut, and I like that. I think it is so pretty, especially the dry down to me. So the best part of this fragrance to me, besides the hazelnut and the honey, is the dry down. It dries down to something very soft, very sweet, kind of woody, and you know, just that whole combination of the hazelnut and the honey, just, I mean, it just leaves my mouth watering. I sprayed this, I smelled it for 20 minutes or so, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna get it, and I went back to it. I'm not the biggest Paco Rabanne, is it Paco Rabanne? Paco Rabanne, yeah. I'm not the biggest Paco Rabanne fan. Like, I'm not hating on any of his fragrances. The only fragrance that I really, really enjoy from that line is the 1 Million for Men. I love that one. It's like super, super sexy to me. I wanted to love the Olympia. I think it's called Olympia. And I wanted to smell the intense one, but I never got a chance to, because I think I would have enjoyed the intense version more than the original, but I haven't been able to smell the intense version. And of course, I wasn't the biggest fan of the original Lucky Million. Is it Lucky Million? I keep saying Lucky Million. Lady Million by Paco Rabanne. But this flanker though, this flanker is so beautiful. So yeah, I love this. This is like a perfect everyday scent for me. Yes, everyday wear. I know some people say like, oh, save your money to buy what you want. I totally agree with that method. Like, if you want something and it is like very pricey, I agree with that. Totally save your money for that. But for me, I don't have a lot of ultra expensive fragrances in my collection, and when I do get them, your girl is not trying to run through them like flojo, okay? I'm trying to take my time with those fragrances. I'm just saying. Okay, so now we're gonna get into a dupe that I've actually been enjoying, okay? Y'all know I'm not afraid of dupes. Like, I dig dupes, especially if they get extremely close to the original, because truth be told, this particular fragrance is about $405. I think it's like $280 or $270 for a 1 ounce. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So I'm talking about Creed, okay? But this is a dupe for Creed Aventus Her. Now, Creed Aventus Her, his and her, have been out forever, okay? Forever. It is just like Baccarat. You know what I'm saying? Everybody and their mama been wearing Baccarat. So Creed Aventus is very saturated. So I appreciate this dupe because I really don't want to spend that type of money on a fragrance that's like been out that long and it's so easily duplicated, right? I do have a decant of the Creed Aventus Her, and this particular dupe is about 98% exact, okay? This is L'Aventure Femme by Al Haraman, just in case I didn't say the name. I don't think I said the name, but yeah. Again, you guys, 98% exact, okay? And it is beautiful. It is so beautiful. Just at this very moment, it is so many other fragrances on my wish list. Oh my God, that's beautiful. That I want before I buy Creed Aventus, okay? But this is a beautiful dupe. Like, it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dupe. Fragrance does come off, of course, very citrusy to me. It comes off a little green, like leafy. And in the base, I get like those woody notes and things like that. I think there is pineapple in this fragrance. There's some berries. I don't know what the floral is. Oh, it's freesia, okay. And in the base, you get sandalwood, amber, and musk, and vanilla. One of the sexiest citrusy fragrances I have in my collection. Next to the CK Into You Her. Like, that one is sexy as well. This is a whole different beast, okay? The CK Into You Her is more masculine. This one does lean a little bit on the masculine, but when I tell you it is banging, it is beast mode. But Al Haraman, this is like my 4th Al Haraman fragrance. They don't disappoint. When I tell you, when it comes to the dupes, they hit it pretty much spot on, in my opinion. And they do a very good job of it. If you are wanting to get that Creed Aventus Her, but you don't have the coins, honey, I highly recommend this fragrance. You will enjoy it just as much, if not more, than the original Creed Aventus for Her, okay? I will not steer y'all wrong on this one. This is amazing, okay? I know some people don't really get down with the dupes or whatever, but for me, I don't really care as long as it, like I said, gets really close to what I'm wanting. I think they're perfectly fine. So if you have any of these fragrances that I mentioned in the video, comment down below. Let the girls know how you like them. If you love Versace Euros Parfum, thumbs up this video, okay? I can't believe I have that big ass bottle, honestly. Oh my God, I know I'm not gonna run through that anytime soon, but it was a good price for it. It really was. If you are into fragrances just like I am, if you and I pretty much see eye to eye on the same fragrances, or you want to know more about fragrances, maybe you're building a collection, whatever the case may be, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a video and you don't miss out. I try to upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you are having a fabulous day, month, week, whatever the case may be. And I hope to see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye.